Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome on in. Welcome back to a little, sorry, I've got to get more of my shit sorted. Welcome back to a little bit more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I left it a little bit abruptly yesterday because I kind of didn't know what was going to be happening next. So I didn't want to get into a whole thing. Basically, what we ended up doing, we ended up winning over the trust of some of the officials in Sigismund's camp. And then there was a murder of a guy called Chertan, who was the kind of the leader of the humans that are in the area. He ended up dying, and we had to do this whole investigation of basically who killed him. So we had to kind of go around and do this and do that or whatever. And I think we ended up making the right decision. I've got to turn that. I've got the kitchen light on. It's not a kitchen light. 2 seconds, Jack. There we go. That's made zero difference. It might make a difference later. But yeah, it was. I think we made the right decision. There was either someone called Gustav or something like that. It's not Gustav. We know that it's Gasov or something like that. And then there's a guy called Stephen Crow, and we, as much as we didn't like the Gustav guy, I can't remember his name, we ended up going for Crow, as he had some of the ingredients that was needed, such as rosewater, oak bark, and iron nails. There are some of the ingredients that are needed to make the Kiss of Death potion, or poison, and we ended up opting that it was him. So there was two ways you could have gone. I think we made the right decision. I think if we went the other way, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. But we'll see. Because on the one hand, Stephen Crow, he's basically been killed now. He basically tried to fight for his life because he knew he was going to be going to the gallows. And then Gustav, I've really got to try and Gasov or something like that. It's something like that. I'll quickly have a look. He was kind of left to his own devices in Sigismund's camp, and now we got a official come from, I don't think it was Prague. He's come from somewhere, and he's basically said that you clearly can't run the camp. You've basically made an absolute fuck up. So I'm running the camp from now on. So he's not got his own way anymore, which isn't too bad. And now we are on the process. We're going to be going to the process of transferring the cannon that we are trying to steal from Sigismund's camp to Sedlets. So this is where we are now. I can quickly find out who the guy was by looking at the dice. We got a Grosav lucky dice. I don't know if this is actually any good. It's not actually all that lucky, but don't tell anyone. Okay, so it's a bit shit, basically. Okay, never mind. So there is a what's our current nourishment? We do need to eat, so that's something that we're going to go and do now. We're going to eat before we go. I have no idea. Can we touch the chicken? No. And like always, sorry, chap.
At your service, sir.
Hello, mate. Thomas of Colleen. So yeah, there was a few things. Well, there's a few other things we can do in this camp, but we're not going to because I'm a little bit cautious about the time. So there's a new quest here. There was a sharpening wheel and a trader. Before we go, I want to have a brief look at the armor. I'm not sure if there's a scribe around here. I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be, but we might as well have a little look before we go. Oh, actually, now we're in the area for the archery. Our bed, yeah, okay, so we've gone past our bed again. we're in the archery range, and last time we ended up losing against Churton. Churton isn't around anymore, so are we able to... Sir? Sir? Apparently not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think it's now we kind of come to the point now where we're going to be moving out of the camp. What's Mutt doing? Is Mutt just sitting there? Okay. Suppose we can get some of this food here, can't we? Eat. We're on currently like 52 nourishment. I don't know what it is now. 62. So we can have like 3 mouthfuls of this before we get the piggy status, so we don't want that. Yeah, 81. I'll have one more. And that should take us to about 91. Takes us to 90, okay, so we could arguably have another, but we're not going to, just in case. We don't want to lose the well-balanced diet. Don't wash ourselves. Yeah, we don't want to lose the well-balanced diet buff that we've got going on. So, right then. So yeah, let's just go on in and let Cuts know. Unless you've got. Can you teach me something? What do you look so?
Why is it you look, different?
Me?
Oh,
All of you.
It's a
in
bit of
this
an awkward
conflict
question.
strange. I've traveled the world over, but there were never people so
Pale.
limited. Your
All right.
medicine, physics, and astronomy burned together with Rome. In short, you are barbarians. Though kind-hearted barbarians.
Okay. Teach me something about the world.
Tell me about your travels. About those big cities and the people living there.
Well, for example, people in my world are educated. Not like in yours. And education is the greatest wealth there is. So what would you like to learn, my friend?
Nothing. Nothing. We don't want any of that because we are... I thought it might teach us something but at a lower price, but it turns out no. Okay. A stripped... Oh, no, stripped. A simple brigantine. No, we're not really interested, are we? Okay, cool. We could actually go around and start stealing a lot of the stuff. We are at max level with our... Yeah, we are max level with our thievery anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. There was nothing in there that we checked. Open up. Is there anything? A master hunting bow. Enhanced long range arrows. We can take that. The Praga's riding Waffenrock. The riding Waffenrock there. Not really interesting there, is there? So we can kind of ignore all that. We did actually steal quite a bit of stuff from Musa as well, didn't we? So okay, cool. What a lovely day. Hello, buddy. He likes us. Now we can't get into here. That's just get an empty tent. Nothing going on around here. Nothing in there. We can't get. So there's nothing really to kind of take with us. I think once we kind of come out of this camp, that will be it. So we want to be a little bit cautious as to what to take. There's Stribowitz. Dietrich cuts. Alright then, we can set off to Sedlets.
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe the crowd betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Ah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. And I was thinking the post should go to someone capable. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. And the lads will obey you. I'll make sure of that. What do you say?
Ooh. Will the pay be better?
I assume a corporal has better pay.
You'd get a bit more, eh? But don't expect to be building a palace in Old Town Square.
I'll be honest.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes. What else, you dolt?
It'll be an honor, sir.
You can stick the sir where the sun don't shine. You must know by now I'm not keen on formalities. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get out of here before dark. Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Sedlets await.
So, with that, it's a case of
So the devil,
we might be able to get away with a few things now because we're a corporal. So,
who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the arms, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving birth to such a hiding. The burr is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Paul was done with it.
he's paralysed. Oh, okay. Is that Kubienka? Okay. Fucking slime one, alright. Oh, what are we? I assume we're going to be fighting now. I assume so. Yes. There we go, fuck you. Oh, okay, lovely. Okay.
Come on, then. You're no match for us, fucker.
Alright. Lovely stuff. Got you. Oh, okay, don't take another hit.
Come on, then. I'll rip your...
Lovely, main level. Oh shit. Oh, okay, mistakes were made. Fuck you. Oh. Did we lose anyone?
Got him! Next!
Hello? Lovely. Alright, before we talk to the Pragas, let's see what we've got here. Anything interesting? Nothing on you. I think you're just a normal guy. Dry devil. Hello, but right, mate. Rob the body. Right, let's see what he's got. This is just going to be a lot of looting here. Oh! Oh, was this Dietrich? Now, the thing is, I actually do like Dietrich. Raven's Beak. That's actually okay to take, so I'm going to take that. That's okay as well. I'm going to put a lot of this on the horse. I think he's got piercing bolt. We want the bolts, don't we? That's quite expensive for what it is. The noble brigantine legs, we can take that as well. The groschen. Loot this. Oh, it's the same guy. There we go. Rider's Warhammer. That's a bit shit. The City of Prague's heater shield. Nothing interesting there. This is maybe a no. Probably just a little bit too less. Right, what we're taking here? 335, no. Noble gauntlets, we'll take the noble gauntlets. Half plate legs, we can take those. The groschen, we'll take the groschen. Anything else interesting around here? A bit of groschen. The noble gauntlets, we'll take those. Aqua Vitalis. We'll take this. It's quite expensive for what it was. Now, a lot of this is not really going to matter, is it? Let's be fair, because we're kind of at a point now where money doesn't really make no difference. Reinforced sword guard, we'll take that just in case we do a little bit of crafting in the foreseeable. Raven's beak, the night shield. We'll take the night shield. We've just gone over capacity with our... It did just drop. I don't know why it drops. Rob you. Raven's beak. Yeah, nothing there. The night shield. We like... that's quite nice, isn't it, really? Steal that. What's this? Raven's beak again, but nothing... It's only a grade 2. Rob you. Homemade sword, no. Yeah, a lot of this is actually quite shit. What about on here? Can we take any of this stuff? No. No, nothing on there. What about on this? These are just bolts. Oh, they're just cosmetic. Okay. Okay then. So we got Cats there, who's kind of shitting himself. Right, we're going to try and move a lot of this to the horse if we can. So move to the horse. Yes, those two. Move these to the horse as well. That can be moved to the horse along with these. That's quite heavy for what it is, so I'm not sure if I want to take that actually. No, fuck it, we might as well. Gauntlets, we'll move those over. Those can be moved over as well. The half plate legs and the noble brigantine legs as well. Now this, if I move these two to the horse and then I look at the horse, you got this saddle which costs this, or you've got this which, let's be fair, mine looks better. If I was to go to capacity with this, it doesn't drop the capacity, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it does. It goes to 215 instead of 315. This... Oh, wait a minute. What does... Oh, it's that bit. Oh, okay. That's actually quite nice. Although saying that, the dragon one looks way better. Okay then, cool. Let's go and talk to Cats.
You fucking traitor.
Calm down, or you'll faint again. You've lost a lot of blood.
What now? What are you going to do with me?
Now, what we're saying with this one, chap, because if we let him go, he could give away our position, what we're going to do. Although he does owe us then. But if we, having said that, we can say he deserves an honourable death. No, let's say we can go.
Go.
What?
Get lost, I said.
You think I'm going to forgive you for this? Next time, I'll take mercy on you?
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I did what I had to do.
Are you trying to convince me? Or yourself?
But you don't understand. This is about saving King Wenceslas. That's going to require a few sacrifices.
So, the end justifies the means, eh?
So, off you go.
This isn't over, lad. Got that? We'll meet again.
I hope we don't, Dietrich, because I actually grew quite fond of you. I think he was actually a pretty decent... He's a pretty decent guy. We can rob the horse. What's he got? Oh! Excuse me. What are these now? Where are these? Are they in here? Yes. Move these to horse. Let's have a little look at the horse now. So we got this, which is it is better. We have a few extra, well, 20 extra carry capacity. I think it actually looks nicer as well. I mean, you've got the golden spur bit at the front, although that must ride your cock so badly. And then you've got this. That looks really nice. That genuinely looks really nice. I'm not going to use it, as it does drop our courage and the stamina. The speed stays the same, and it drops also the it also drops the defense of the horse as well. So we're going to keep what we have now, but we are going to put this one on. So it's just going to increase the carry capacity of the horse ever so slightly, but it's something.
One day you'll have to tell me how you got things sorted out in that cab.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Where is your boy? There we are, Jan
What the fuck was
Zizka.
that? Why did you let that man go?
What, cats? Oh, don't worry. He's no threat to us.
What's the matter with you? You seem down.
Oh, it just doesn't seem right, what we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy. Remember that. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot better. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised reinforcements.
What are they like?
Well, you'll see for yourself.
Okay.
But now, we have to get out of here first.
Okay, I'll come with you.
The sooner we make ourselves scarce, the better.
To the task, then.
Ooh, okay. So we've done that now. We're on our way back to the Devil's Den. Might be a cutscene here.
Like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malashov.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me. They're no greenhorns.
We'll see how they fare in battle.
Indeed we will. We'll soon get going. Get ready, and then we'll plan what's next.
Okay then, lovely. Prepare for battle.
Joys of life, eh, pal?
We're not gonna.
How have you been getting on?
Well, I finally got my shit together. A nice, big, solid one.
Are you better?
That's what I just said. Anyway, do you think I'd miss out on the chance to hack a chunk off onto his arse?
You're not the only one. After what he did to Samuel's people.
I'm more pissed off about how he handed our arses to us at Rabors. He chased us off like rabbits, the fucker.
Yeah, how did von Berger find out about the conspiracy?
How could von Burgov have found out about our meeting in Rabors? Could someone have betrayed us?
I don't know. But there's no point in trying to figure it out.
Yeah, at this
Wasn't
point.
any of the captured lords. And if any of their men talked, we'll never know now.
No, there's no point. Do you know Zizka's plan of
Did
attack?
Zizka tell you how he plans to attack Malashov?
I think it's obvious. We have to lure von Bergau into a trap, then quietly grab him.
Then what do we need that cannon for?
In case our ruse doesn't go according to plan. And I'm itching to fire that fucking contraption. These toys that use gunpowder pretty much even the odds. But they cost as much as a virgin whore. Aye, if we'd had one of them fat beauties with us at Snoimo, that would have been something.
What do they call you, the dry
Why do they
devil?
call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. I suppose it could have something to do with all the killing and my natural beauty. It's
Right.
certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnek the First of Kunstad and Yeichspitz. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it Dry Devil, and everybody just shits themselves.
How do you know Kubianka?
How do you know Kubianka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
Okay then, so how long have you known Jan?
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander, sir?
That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I don't give a shit about the sirs anymore. You see,
Ah, all right then. What can you tell me about Zizka?
well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. When everything is fucked, the people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life. Only then can you really learn what a person is like.
Okay then. Interesting. Right, so let's give ourselves a wash, shall we? What is our current nourishment as well? 64. We do need to eat. Why is it? Why is that steel?
I heard they are going to cut down the old oak at
Okay.
the crossroads. Oh no. Why?
Okay, so a lot of this is not actually. What? Who are you? How many men do you have, sir?
Excuse me, but I'd like to ask you how many men you have with you, sir.
Meine Truppe ist nicht groß, but for your purposes, I think it will suffice. Außer den Leuten here in the camp, I also have Soldaten nearby, and if need be, they will go with us. Doch wir werden abwarten, according to what Hauptmann Schischka says.
What is your agreement with Brabant?
What did you agree with Goodman Brabant? How much did he promise you?
Enough to risk meinen Hals, my neck, for you. Half of the reward in coin, in advance, and half in booty on the spot. You pay for any losses of the horses and archers. If your plan fails, you shall pay us the rest of the money we would otherwise get.
So you already know what the plan is?
All I know is you want to capture some small fortress. You get inside, we take care of the rest.
Okay.
Kein Stürmen der Mauern und no sieges. Just a quick, clean job for my men.
What weapons do you
What
have?
weapons do you have? What can we rely upon in combat?
Meine Truppe has the power of eine Lanze, and my people are experienced archers. We know how to take care of ourselves.
And how many of you are there?
Here in the camp, I have my Armiger Hagen Trott, 2 free archers and a combat hostler. Alles Gute und unerschütterliche Jungs.
Okay, and what experience do you
What
have?
experience do your men have? Where have they fought before?
Das ganze letzte Jahr we fought in Italy for Sir Musio Sforza, and we wintered near Milan.
Who were you fighting against? And did you win?
Unfortunately, this time Il Capitano Barbiano was luckier and beat our Musio in battle. But it was not a bad year. Italien ist ein großartiges Land. I think we shall head south again in the autumn. I'm certain Milan will soon rise against Florence, and there'll be a new war.
Okay.
Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
Wiedersehen. Right then, cool. How about we go and give ourselves a wee wash? Over here. Discovered a smithy. I didn't know the smithy was here. Right, okay, so how about... What have you got for yourself, sir? Let's talk repairs.
This could use some repairs.
Okay, so we're not going to do any of the swords. A bloody knife? Since what? What? It may look ordinary, but it has ripped open a very important belly. Is that the one that done with Chertan?
Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
Okay. Right, we've got to try and repair all this anyway. It's going to cost us a fair amount. Yeah, it's going to cost us a fair amount. So let's confirm. Oh, let's haggle him actually.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Right, so let's drop it down to about 1,200. That's a bit low actually. 1,280.
What would you say to this?
You really won't convince me like this.
So then maybe 350?
You'll
There we
convince
go.
me with that price. Excellent.
Okay then.
It was a pleasure
So,
doing business with you,
craftsmanship and a perk point we've just got from that, which is lovely. Now, how about we look at this bloody knife? Now, apparently... It doesn't really make any difference, let's be fair, because you only use this when you're stealthing, and it doesn't do as damage like Skyrim does. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take some stuff off the horse, because we're going to move... actually, no. We're going to take anything that isn't stolen. Move to infantry, because we can then get our money back from what we've just done with the repairs, and then we can get our money back. Okay then, so should be okay now. Let's talk trade.
What do you have for sale?
Right, sell. How much money does he have? He's 1,802. So we should be able to make a good dent in that. The board tusk, we don't really need to sell that. These are stolen goods, which we don't really need to sell at the moment. Is there anything else that we can kind of get away with selling? Oh, we didn't do the Raven's Beaks, did we? I suppose we could yeah, we could just get rid of these because we don't really need them. The saltpeter on this, the leached coal, nothing really fantastic there. Now I don't want to put this in just in case it actually drops the price of the entire trade. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I'm not going to risk it just in case. These are all in. Okay, let's haggle him down.
Word about the price.
We might be able to get.
Very well.
Alright, let's try and get about one. Let's go for 1670.
Is this enough?
That's not worth it.
Okay, how about 1600?
Finally, a reasonable sum.
I think that's around about the same money that we
And
just
come
got.
again.
What we just spent anyway for, yeah, it's around about the same, so it's kind of like free. It's like a free repair, so that's absolutely fine. 0.5 groschen. Seriously? Is that all? Okay. What's in here? Close this. Oh, actually, I think all of his groschen go into a... Yeah, all of his groschen go into a thing like this, doesn't it? So, if we go to this here, the dueling longsword, we don't really need that. We got this. We can take all these sketches here. The noble hunting sword. Definitely take that. The groschen, 202 groschen. And yeah, I think we can leave all these, can't we? I mean, info. They're actually, apparently they're better, the Hungarian ones. Is there anything that's actually better? I very much doubt it. No, nothing's better here. Okay, then, lovely. So let's have a little look to see what we got there. So let's go to our armour. And... Alright then, so we got the Knight Spurs or the Hungarian Spurs. Now, they are only shit. They're only better because they are... they're only because they're dirty. Okay. Never mind. Right, let's go and talk to who we need to go and talk to.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you too, love. There's Capon. Hello, Capon. How you doing, buddy?
What happened when von Bergov hauled you off after the Nabokov battle?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't even remind me. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up, of course.
Did anything happen on the way?
Did anything happen along the way?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5 days in that god-awful cart. I was traveling with von Owlet's minions. They hauled me in one of the wagons. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad way. After that battle and all.
Okay, in Malashov.
What did they do with you in Malashov?
Nothing much, actually. They took care of my wounds, and then stuck me in a room with Brabant. But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Bergov came asking questions a couple of times, but that was about it. Only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room. It's a good thing you got me out of there.
The room?
What was the problem with the room?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there. Well, since then, I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
Okay.
But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking. And back with us.
Indeed.
Lovely. Right, that should do. Right, so if we go to Zhishka now.
So, mon ami, are you ready to go on?
What awaits us in
What
Malashov?
awaits us at Malashov?
A short but nonetheless dangerous battle.
You probably should have
in
washed.
the best case scenario.
And in the worst?
Things go to fucking hell, and our worldly cares will be over. So prepare well. This really won't be easy.
Okay, I'll go and
I'll
get
come back
ready
later.
because I've just remembered we didn't eat, did we? We are very low on our nourishment, so...
So, Lord's prayer. Are you ready to go and capture le city?
Oh, hello, love. Right, I think this stuff, like I think each pot of a different colour, kind of, yeah. So that gave us 25. Depending on the pot and depending on the colour of the stuff inside, which could look good or it can look like dog water. And actually affects you a little bit different. What food have I got on me? I've got cooked venison, which is only for mutt. Mutt?
Here you go. Take it.
There you go, mutt. Good dog. Is there anything in terms of food in here we can quickly nab? There's nothing on there. Pour potion, we don't want to do that. Nothing's here. Trade. Right, have you got anything? Well, you've got cooked lamb, cooked trout, dried beef. The dried beef... Oh, hello. The dried beef has got nourishment of 20. The schnapps and the smoked cheese. It's actually quite good, that is. Then it's 30, but... We've done this one. Don't want to do any badges there. Cooked chicken, that will only last 2 days. Cooked lamb for 2 days, cooked trout 2 days, dried beef is eternity. And there's 14 of those. You know what, let's... And they only weigh 0.4, so it's like... Quick maths, 16.8? No. Is it 6.6? I think it's 6.6. If my maths is correct, which it never really is. Okay, so we've done that. Sell. Is there anything we can sell to you? We've got the cooked venison, which you won't want. We've got the wine, which we can give to you. Oh. And the schnapps and the moonshine, you can have as well. Any weak stuff? Yeah, you've got the weak Nighthawk, which is a Nighthawk. We've already got 2 of those. And have we got a good Nighthawk potion? Yeah, we've got a strong Nighthawk potion and a weak one. Weak Aquavitalis. We've got 5 of the strong ones. And then none of the normal ones. The weak Bane's potion, that can go. How much money does she actually have? She doesn't have that much money, does she? Okay, cool. Fine, let's just haggle it
I'd
down.
like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Okay, 69, nice. Let's go 47 and then go to
Only
50.
because it's you.
More.
More. Right, 50.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Not too bad. Parted with 50 groschen.
I've heard say some farmers can tell by the clouds.
Okay then, Shishka. Let us make our way. I'm back. We can head out.
Back. Can we go now?
Good. The task won't wait. In the evening, I'll assemble the men, and then we'll talk about what's next.
I'll wait with you until the evening.
I'll wait with you. How about we knock back a few cold ones in the meantime?
I'm not drinking today. I want to have a clear head. But once we have von Berghoff locked up, I'll gladly drink the whole region dry.
Okay. So this is going to be a very, very substantial part, I think. Ooh. Oh, Christ. I'm actually quite tired, to be fair, today. It's been very, very productive. I've done quite a lot today. That's why the stream should have started earlier, but I was just too busy doing stuff. Right.
So I say him, what do you expect? Where do you drink like fish? Fish is not able to walk either.
And then he threw you out?
No, he cannot, because...
Ah, vous êtes là. What is happening, Capitaine?
A mam nadzieję, że kurwa przeżyjemy.
Pojebało cię.
Enough of the chit-chat. I want to know if we're going to get to work, Zizka.
We shall. No reason to wait. Von Berghoff won't stay in Malishov forever.
So tonight?
Before dawn. Even the dogs will still be snoring. And we'll have plenty of time to move.
I can't wait.
Sorry to disappoint you, Hinnock. I need you in the village.
Oh, fuck. I was looking forward to that, Cannon.
Hey, Kubienka. You were in the artillery in Sempak, weren't you?
Yes, but in the guard detail. I don't know shit about firing.
Well, at least it's some kind of experience.
I believe I might be of assistance, mes amis.
You've already helped quite enough, Frenchmen.
The Duc de Bourgogne, once, showed off such a bête lourde in Champmol. And I was there.
Is that so, Baron? Do you know how to handle it?
Oui. If I have a few strong men to assist me.
All right. Kubianka will go with you. If anything fucks up, we're counting on you to save our asses. The rest of us will lure the fortress garrison out, so we can cut them off. We'll split into 2 groups. Me and my men will cut the village off from the fortress. The second group will enter the village from the other side and cause mayhem. That'll be your job. Set fire to a haystack, make a racket. In short, anything that will lure the fortress garrison out into the open. You get me, Devil?
Oh, aye. A good old blood orgy. As soon as they stick their noses out, the trap falls.
And the rest will go like this. Listen up. Malashov is only a handful of cottages and a tavern.
You discovered
Fortunately,
Malashov?
Kunzlin's fortress is a bit beyond the village.
Fuck. Looks more like a small castle.
Aye, it's well fortified. It's got a moat, 2 gates, and a big tower. That's where von Berghoff will be.
And don't forget the drawbridge and the secret passage.
Korytarz był zamknięty, byłem tam.
Aye, it's to be expected they'll seal off the passageway, so we have to get inside, over the bridge, and through the gate. You and Capon will deal with that, Henry. You two know it better from inside. Then, you'll let us in.
Damn. That'll be as hairy as the balls of St. Killian.
Aye, it won't be easy. But this isn't the first time for us. And besides, this time we've got artillery to back us up. We have to get to the tower whatever happens. And if it all works out, we'll drag von Berghoff right out of bed.
God willing, he'll be sleeping like a log.
And another thing, the Devil's Den is no longer safe. So after the attack, we'll pull back to Suchto Fortress.
Any place better than that shithole.
You're right there.
Abbas, no doubt Peter of Pisek will be delighted to welcome us.
He wants to fight Sigismund? Well, here's his chance. Especially since he missed the last skirmish with von Berghoff. Any questions?
What should I do?
What should I do?
You and Sam come with me. I need your youthful zeal.
Okay.
Everything is clear to me.
We're glad. Hitch up, men! Let's take advantage of the dark and get to Malashov before the cock crows.
Right then. Near Malashov a few hours later.
Kurwa.
Bro, once would just... Once will do? Jesus Christ.
Don't know whether he sprayed me with blood or piss.
What, are you mad? We were only supposed to stir things up.
What did you think we'd do? Get drunk with them? Torch the village. No prisoners.
No, just wait a moment.
We need to swap out our Waffenrock as well.
What is it, youngster? What's the problem?
Do we have to burn down the whole village?
What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task?
I don't know if...
Listen, von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise.
Yes, the trap must be sprung.
I won't murder innocent peasants, Devil.
What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you?
This is the way my family was killed. They massacred them. And why?
Curva, that's your problem.
No.
This is a war.
No,
and this is
no,
our plan
no, we
for getting
can't.
Von Berg out. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I can't guarantee you'll survive, though.
I can't give you any guarantee either.
I don't need one.
Okay. Well, this was a bit of a turn. Oh, okay. I'm trying to master strike him. Right, let's just wait.
Fight or die!
Okay, master striked me. Okay, fair enough.
You give us away. Oh, you
Got him.
Bad luck! Missed your turn when they were handing out sense!
Don't kill him!
There we go, got him.
Well, well. The bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
That's what Istvan Toft said.
We'll let the turnip pullers live. I hope you know what you're doing. Let none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. Because that'll be all your fault.
Ooh.
What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way.
We're here for Von Berghoff.
Leave him. Let him be. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Nice and quietly.
It better be nice and fucking quietly. We can't be doing that. Not what we signed up for.
What's going on, Devil? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here.
This is your plan? To burn down the village?
What of it? We're at war, if you hadn't fucking noticed.
There's innocent people there.
Do you think I don't know? But better them than us.
No.
They'd run for the woods before we started anyway.
Are you serious?
Sei mich poche, Freund. Sei mich poche.
It is the law of God. We are at war here, not those peasants.
Fuck this fucking shit. Well, it's too late to go back now.
But that fortress is still full of men.
There's another way to do this. I'll take care of the first gate. You'll have the element of surprise.
Fine, Henry. You've made your bed, now lie in it. But if any of us die today because of you, I'll gut you myself.
Fuck.
It's almost your time. You need to sneak quietly over the wall, youngsters.
It's still dark. That'll give us cover.
I'll go with them.
I appreciate it, but this is not for you.
Easy, Father. We're trying not to die here.
I'm giving them my best men. That'll have to do, friend.
I'd like to see what they look like.
Here I am, Connie. We got leather.
What the fuck?
And other go ahead to check out fortress.
Good, Janosch. We'll take care of the drawbridge. And you, Henry,
Right.
open up the first gate for Zizka.
And then we'll storm in there like a fox into a chicken coop.
Let's
I
go.
understand. Let's go.
Exactly. Off you go. No time to waste.
Good luck, fellas.
Right, so I think we might have to get our good armor on.
Good.
Or,
The rock isn't so steep from this side, and the patrols are only on the eastern wall. Let's go, fellas.
okay. No, I think we should keep our normal armor on. However, saying that, I am going to switch my Waffenrock to the good Waffenrock. We don't need the Prager's one. Yeah, this gives us it's actually more visibility with what we have now, but it gives us better slashing, even though, yeah, because it's quite damaged, isn't it? So we're going to switch to this. Lovely stuff. Can we talk?
Zajmij się swoim ptaszkiem.
Take care of your dick. Right then. Good. Thanks for the sound advice.
There? Really?
Yeah, there. Nekafre and do it already.
Yeah.
Right.
Just a moment.
Yeah, we don't want to burn down the whole village, do we? So we just get this ladder on. We can kind of go up. I can take care. But why can't we all just go up on the ladder? Wouldn't that just make sense?
Climb up the ladder.
Okay. Right, so let's... Right. How about I'm going to switch to my stealth gear, and I'm going to take with I'm going to have my noble sword and the... Right, let's see who's around. Right, let's try and get a bit of a gauge. Right, so I think that's 1, 2 people there.
There's guards on patrol in the courtyard and shooters up on the gallery.
Yeah, there's 2 people there. Right, there's a guy there. There we go. Killed him. Right, pick up body. And move him just in case. Right. Drop. Let's now open this. What's in here? Common bolt. Crude bolt. Right, nothing interesting there. Strong. Painkiller. Brew will take you. Dried sage, don't need the dried sage at all. Mead. What's he got on? Well, in fact, we didn't even loot him, did we? Bomberg off shield. 8.5 groschen. Yeah, there's nothing really interesting here. Maybe this, but it's a little bit too low value for us to be interested in it. But we can't get up there. We can go up here though. Right, there's people in here. Stealth kill.
Shoot! Take them down quick! Shoot! Take them!
Fuck, okay. Oh, I can't see. Okay, he's dead.
Hey! Need a hand here!
He's dead. Rampaging. There we go, he's dead.
Yeah, fuck the...
Oh. There we go, he's dead. Okay, this kind of went to shit. Okay, we can try and get these done quickly. Up on the wall. Yeah, let's try and focus on one first. Right, he's dead. Like, they are being covered, so that's fine. There you are, you're dead. Okay. Okay, we missed that one. Let's focus on your boy here, because he's easier. I think. Okay. Apparently we've got to open... Are we opening the gate? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. If we go to our... We've got hunting bolts, enhanced wounding bolt, marksman bolt, which is what we currently got on. Sharpshooter bolt, we'll have that on. And then we're going to go to our poisons. Food, poison. And we're going to put this on the sharpshooter bolt. Confirm. And then go to the weapons and these. Put those on there. Oh no, they're waiting for me. Oh, nice. Lovely. Marksmanship level 16. Okay, he's dead up there as well. Just one guy up here now. There we go. Vitality level 22. Who else is hitting us? Who's shooting? Right, so we've got to go for the gate here, which apparently is up here. Is it? Where's the... That's a glaive. I'm really interested. Who are they shooting at? I have no idea. Is it someone up... Is it someone up in the window? I can't tell. So we
have to open that gate.
Open the gate. Lovely. So the poison might not actually help out anyway.
I have to go back.
What the fuck went wrong?
Oh, it's them up there.
You'll die! We still have that cannon. Yeah. We just have to hold on. I can't aim like this, damn it.
Right, he's going to be gone.
Shoot! Shoot now!
That was rough.
Go. Wait, how will it hit?
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, so we got one person dead.
We can't take much more of this. Can't those idiots hit anything?
Give them time.
Oh!
We're all out of time.
Come on, Capon. Come on, Capon. He thinks that was him.
Let's go. Forward! To the top!
Right, they're going to be holding. They're going to be holding with a formation. I don't know if we've got arrow loaded.
Let's go, quick! Forward! Forward! Swine! We'll smash your skull!
Right, can we swap our gear out? No, we can't.
Now I'll have you
One of those fancy moves, Gat!
We got no armor. Lovely.
There's still archers in the tower! Everyone take!
Okay, let's switch our gear now, because we don't need to have that. Okay, cool.
What kind of fucking shit? To fuck with that? Fuck it, I say. You boy, my savior. You free me from stocks. I never forget this. Janos will repay you.
Don't mention it.
Don't mention it. I don't want anything for that.
What?
Now is not the time. Now is not the time, buddy.
All right. I'm all ears. I'm listening.
Really?
Aye, really.
You want my sausage? You'll never find better.
Now is not the time. No, that's not what I mean. No.
That's all right. Keep it.
Ah, if you say. What you crazy for? You got job, hey?
Right. Adar, okay. Wait, just give me a minute. Open up, bag of nails. Oh yeah, we've been in here, haven't we? This is where we was when Thingy was locked up. Hans cape on. Right, so I guess
We have to think about what to do next. We have to get that fucker out. Yeah, right. He's sitting in his tower.
okay, so
Really? Just
Oh.
fuck this. No picture we drop this shit.
okay, we gotta talk to someone, but the person we gotta talk to is we gotta talk to Dry Devil and Zishka. So Zishka's up here.
What will we do now?
Everything's fucked.
Von Berghoff is holed up in the tower. He has shooters there, and we're running out of time.
We'll have to parley with him.
No.
Aye. We're not going to give up now.
That's right. Let's go. We're going to have a nice little talk with the Royal Chamberlain.
I didn't really want that. Kind of.
You! Up there in the tower! We want to talk!
Listen! Stop shooting!
Now we'll see what Von Berghoff comes up with.
Fuck all! He's trapped!
Chamberlain, you are surrounded! I propose you honorably capitulate!
He doesn't have a drop of honor in him.
Ah! Would you give me one reason why I should do that, Pirkstein? I'm quite comfortable here. I will gladly wait for my allies in Kuttenberg to arrive. You can talk to them. Ah! And you're making a lot of noise. All that shooting you're doing must have been heard in the Hungarian camp.
Is there a point to any of this? I mean, we can avoid further trouble.
I agree. There is no point to any of this. And on top of everything, it is absolutely inappropriate in the presence of a noble lady.
Rosa Retard.
Lord Capon. Henry.
No. No.
I don't know why we can't make a deal. Ransom would be a good solution for both sides.
We can't lose Rosa.
We'll get money and free the king, and you'll have time to change sides once things with Sigismund go to hell. And since you're our prisoner, you won't lose face in the eyes of your League of Lords or Sigismund. And you can still settle your differences with Wenceslas.
Damn it. All right.
Can you give me any guarantees?
Why, of course. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Your word, Bjergstein?
We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us.
Ha! How sincerely simple, huh, Enoch? But yes,
I can trust you. When it comes to ransom, you can always be counted on.
Fine. But what will it be, Lord von Barkov? You can flatter the devil all you want later.
You have convinced me. You're right. It is not in the interest of the kingdom to wage a war against each other. On the contrary, by becoming allies, we can all gain, ensure peace, and liberate our king. Very well. Agreed. We are coming out.
That didn't exactly go to plan, though, did it?
Ah. How fickle Lady Fortune is. First you're on top, and then you hit the bottom. Who would have thought back in the Barkov how things would turn out?
Come on. Move.
What? Did you think I'd have you tortured like you did to me?
Time to settle accounts. You will pay for what you have done.
No! He's under my protection.
He's a murderer. He deserves to die.
Nobody's going to be killed here.
Zhishka. Give him his moment. Give him his moment.
Fuck, that was a blast. My skull's ringing.
The way that Brabant loaded that last shot, it nearly blew his French ears off. It is wonder that fop survived it.
You got lucky today. You won't next time.
I think he was holding the wrong cheek, actually.
The finger of God is fucked, Otto. Sorry, that must have cost the king's ransom. Oh, my lady! Anyway, I think we're all done here.
We have what we came for. Load up the wounded, and anything of value, get ready to leave.
You go ahead. I'll just have a look around here.
All right, Henry. Take care.
Oh. Well, that's the cannon destroyed now. Absolutely folded the barrel of it. Dancing with the devil. Hello, Mutts. Right, there's a lot of stuff we can maybe have a little look at around here. Anything that is grade 3 and above, we'll have a look at. Anything other than that, we won't. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup. Yeah, nothing really major here, is there? Main quest started. Oratoris? Whatever that word was. Piercing arrow. We don't use those, do we? No, not really worth it taking any of that stuff. What about the weapons? The broadsword, no. We've looked at your boy there. What about anything on these boys? Yeah, a lot of these actually got quite shit gear, haven't they? I mean, get out of the way. We got this. Grade 2, loads of grade 1s. Tin badge of defense. Anything here? No. Right, what about your boy over here as well? What's that? It's a military sword, grade 2. Nothing really interesting on your boy. 21.9 groschen, lovely. Okay, making my way in. And anything grade again? Grade 3? No. Tin badge of head start. Yeah, we do try and collect all the badges and stuff that we can get. The Knight's Waffenrock, grade 2, Groschen. Yeah, nothing really interesting on these boys, is there? There might be like the odd one with like a grade 3, but by the looks of things, a lot of them have only just got grade 1 or grade 2 stuff. Like they're just simple soldiers. None of them are actually like they're just guards. They're not like officers of any kind. Like none of them have got any kind of power. So we're just going to take all their wages, really. This is just what they get paid over, probably over a long period. Right, so we're going to go up. We don't need anything there. Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? What's this? Knight's Axe. Okay. Yeah, let's make our way up here. Let's see if we can get anything. Okay, so we can jump over this. I wonder, though. I imagine so. Like, you could have actually got to the point where you didn't. Oh, smoked sausage. Due about 5 days. Okay, we'll take the smoked sausage. We can give that to Mutt eventually. We're going to actually eat some of this now. 93, lovely stuff. Can't go through there. Make your way around. Nothing through here. They've kind of used all of the furniture as a barricade, so to speak. Can we not get in here? Here we go. There we go. Oh, we can't even get up here. Okay, so maybe you wouldn't have been able to get to Berghoff anyway. Yeah, maybe we're not been able to get to Berghoff anyway because of the barricade they had there. Although saying that, they only put a barricade in there when they were alerted. So maybe there wouldn't have been a barricade if we had alerted everyone. There's a chicken there. Lovely. Dry food item, lovely. Okay. I don't think there's really anything here. They've probably blocked off this area here. They've blocked this off the entrance, so we wouldn't have been able to get into there anyway. You got embrocation. Take you. I don't know what embrocation actually does. Now I was watching. I was actually watching a streamer yesterday play this, who's got a guy of viewers on. Great lad, genuinely lovely lad. And he's started a new playthrough of this with mods where there's like new potions and all that sort of stuff. New potions, new armor sets. I think a few more traits as well. I think, and it actually seemed quite interesting. So I will look at that at some point. Not in this playthrough. In my next playthrough, which I will inevitably do. I will. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Piercing arrows. Yeah, I'll inevitably do another playthrough of this where I'll put some mods in and stuff like that because I'm going to be familiar with the story of such. Don't really want them. Hunting arrows. Is there any bolts by any chance? Because a lot of them were using crossbows, weren't they, surely? Okay. Yeah, I'll end up putting like a bunch of stuff on there. Maybe to put it like a little bit harder as well. What? Because it does get to a point. Oops. It does get to a point where it's actually rather easy. Like now, I am because I'm so Because I'm so far along, I don't know. I don't think it's because I'm like out leveled or whatever. I don't think this game really hasn't out leveled, so to speak. I think it's just the same as when you're marksman bolt. Okay, I hit you twice with those, didn't I? I think the poison we used actually didn't really make no difference, did it? The gemstone ring. Okay, so this guy was married. Oh, okay, so a few of them did actually drop down. Okay, I don't want to actually fall, do I? Yeah, it's like you end up being a little bit too powerful as you kind of come towards late game, and it was the same with the first game as well. Like that was the case there. What we got? But your boys down here. Right, we hit him twice. We got the wounding bolt. He's got 80 of those. We'll definitely take all of those there. I think we probably didn't need to. Yeah, we didn't need to poison any of these, did we? Any of the bolts that we had, because by the looks of things, they ended up just dying anyway. Right, dagger, mace, nothing interesting. Sharpshooter bolt. Common bolt 76, they're only common, so I'm not really interested in those. Your boy down here, Raven's Beak, Von Berghoff shield, Marksman bolt 2. Anything I'm missing? No. Up you go. I'm just trying to think, really. Like, we came down these stairs, and we've kind of made it into there. If we had made our way this way, and kind of done this, and then went through there, and made ourselves go round, I'm just doing a little bit of reconnaissance, really, for like the net. I won't remember it. Whoa, hello. I won't remember it, but if I was to go underneath here, I would end up coming to here, which, if I can remember correctly, the two boys were here, facing this way, but I think this was actually blocked, so you end up going all the way round. I mean, we was here, and it was a bit of a shame, actually, that we actually got spotted by the second bloke, because I thought we wouldn't have. I think I don't think we should have, really. Like, I think we did get the right timing on killing the guy, but we might have just been a little bit too close. Let's sword guard, because then we could have dropped down here, and then at this point, what would we have done? I suppose we could have, like, lured them away. But I don't think... I think it was inevitable that we were going to have to... We wouldn't have been able to get to Von Berghoff anyway. I don't think we would have been able to get to Von Berghoff without. I'm going to have a little look at the cannon. So at least we'd done that correctly, with no innocents were killed. I don't think that was really the right call. So yeah, there was this. Yeah, it's absolutely blasted. Look at that. It's completely cracked the wooden frame. The barrel is completely imploded on itself. So where are we going now? We've got to go to... we're not going back to the... We're going to go to Suchdol. We've not actually been here. There's a few places we've not actually been. Sigismund's camp, apparently we can still go there. Raborsh we can't go yet. Well, we can, but we there's no need for us to go there at the moment. Devil's Den, Glund, we've been to Glund. Blarney, there's a place down here, Danemark, we've not been there at all. Poacher's camp. The ruins of Zimberg. Right then. Well, I guess it's just getting onto our horse and making our way there. Hello, Pebbles. Yeah, look at this. Look at this saddle here. It's beautiful. It doesn't actually really go with the horse as well, because obviously Pebbles has got the very light. Well, it's not even light. It's like a dark, light grey, so to speak. It's not a white horse. So if we want to get to Suchdol, we've got to make our way. We end up going to go through here anyway. So it seems just like a normal place. There's a church there. There's a cobbler. Yeah, we might as well make our way through there anyway. So if we continue and go round,
Quick!
yeah, I don't want to do any fast travelling because otherwise I'm just going to burn through. So we've just done like 2 missions and then we're very quick. I mean, we've been playing now for like an hour and a half. In the last couple of streams, it's taken me an hour and a half just to get to where I wanted to go.
Quick!
So arguably,
Quick!
like we could, so tomorrow I'm going to Cardiff. There should be a stream tomorrow. I don't know per se if there's going to be a stream tomorrow. I don't want to confirm it and say
The angel of
absolutely
the
there
Lord
is.
declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said,
It's going to take a
Behold
while.
the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation
even move
of
around
Christ,
either,
thy
which is a bit
Son,
annoying.
was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross
What are you doing?
be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen.
Lovely. Fundamentals of theology. Now we did get a perk point or 2 in that, didn't we? We did get to a main level 22, which was pretty good. Now we've got a few things we can look at. We got in combat, you're far more resilient than a mere mortal. Your armor will be 10 points higher at all times. Now that's not exactly that interesting. These are all exclusive, so we can't get any of these now. Good-natured, it is easier for you to convince others. The nice way, you gain a +2 in your persuasion. In impression and presence, people are also more likely to try and solve crimes with you in person rather than going straight to the guard. Okay. Criminals' brand disappears quarter faster. With the brand scar, you sell stolen goods 10% more, look more menacing, and have a +2 to your coerce, dominance, and dread. In towns, villages, and surrounding areas, you gain a +1 to your strength, agility, vitality, and speech. That's not too bad, is it? If your charisma is 20% or higher, or 20 or higher, you end up getting more armor. So it's 15 more armor, which that will just be a permanent buff for us now. I think I want to go to Burger, mainly because I think this is okay, but I think we're at the point now where armor, if we're so good without armor, it's not going to make much of a difference. This isn't too bad though, because it's going to help us with speech, and it's going to help us with strength with our carry capacity. So I'm going to get the burger in. We've got heavy weapons, swords. We've got precise. We got precise strike with a full charged sword attack. Your sword fighting skill will count 3 plus higher. So your attack will not only be stronger, but you'll also be harder to parry. You know how to make good use of this and deal 15% more damage with hunting swords. Not really interesting there. If you cause a bleed with a saber attack, not interesting with that. If you fight with a short sword, not a hunting or saber, its defense will be 30% higher, and your attacks and blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Or we can have this, so we can use a long sword with one hand. I think I want to go for Whirlwind here, because we do sometimes use our one-handed sword. Warfare. Now, with Warfare, we've got Unbreakable. If you're outnumbered, your stamina will recover 20% faster, so that's something. The weight of your armor you wear affects your movement speed and how much stamina sprinting depletes. Using this perk, your armor will weigh you down 20 pounds less, thus having a lesser effect on your stamina, but it doesn't go with our carry capacity. In combat, you can maintain a steady stance and use it to your advantage when you don't sprint or dodge for 10 seconds. In battle, you gain plus 20 to your armor. Sprinting or dodging will cancel this buff. Against all odds, you're fighting against numbers, you have a plus 2 to your strength, agility, or warfare. That's not too bad. Head protection, if you're wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. And then steadfast, blocks will cost you 20% less stamina, and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. I think I want to, for this, I actually want to go for the Unbreakable here. Because if you're in a situation where you're outnumbered, like when we're doing a big battle there, we are going to be outnumbered anyway, aren't we? And it's just we want to make sure that we can get people down as quick as possible. So that's going to help with the stamina regen. The marksmanship, we can actually get another point in this. Oh, we wanted to get to 18, didn't we? So we got steady aim 2 if you don't move for 2 or more seconds. So this was steady aim was 2 or more seconds, while aiming your stamina will drain 20% slower and your shot will be 15% stronger. Your shot will be 30% stronger now. So you've got Skirmisher. After a shot from a bow while on foot, your stamina will recover. I'm not sure if that happens with a crossbow as well. I don't think it does. That's if you're on a saddle. Not interesting. How shot first. The first shot you do will do 15% more damage. This perk will activate again after the end of a fight in which it was used, or 1 minute if no fight took place. That's not that good, is it? I mean, what's How Shot First number 2? Okay, so that does 30. So it's not really interesting, is it? If you deal damage to an enemy from a ranged weapon, their stamina will regenerate significantly lower and their combat effectiveness will be further reduced. The negative effects will also last longer. I think what we want to go for here is the steady aim 2. So then when we get to the 18, we can get the eagle eye in, which will be very nice. This, I don't think we really care about this. No, we don't really do any unarmed, do we? Pole arms we don't touch at all. I don't even know if this is actually worth looking at. I really don't know if that's worth looking at. Heavy weapons, we could look at that at some point. Now, what other traits do we have? Secondary skills, we've got craftsmanship, which is at level 21 now. We can have a bow and crossbow that you repair yourself with a bow kit will be 10% more powerful, thus your shots will fly further and have more penetration. When picking locks, your thievery skill will count 3 higher, so it will be a lot easier, plus you can make use of scrap iron, so you can get an extra 1 to 3 lock picks for each item you successfully forge. Okay, suppose. Repairs by craftsmanship by craftsman will be 20% cheaper to you, not too bad. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with an armorer's kit will make less noise when worn, don't really care for that. And the boots that you wear that are repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. I think I want to go for Helping Hand here, just because it's going to actually help us with our money, because that's the only thing that we've really got going for us at the moment. Stats, we've got 1 in strength, like an extra 1 in strength here. So we can have Vanguard, shield blocks cost you 30% less stamina. We've got blunt damage to all melee weapons is increased by 5, so that does actually impact our swords, but we don't really, like, 5% of nothing's nothing. So, you know, charged attack does 5% more damage. If you stay in fully charged attack, your stamina will slowly recover. Just out of curiosity, I'm just trying to think, is there a way, if we go to controls, no, keybinds, we go to combat, special attack, abort attack. I did not know this was the case. Next opponent, a previous opponent, lock on, free combat lock with that, block main. Does anyone know how to do a charged attack? Is it something I've got to learn? I have no idea, to be honest. Alright, let's go this way. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea at all. So I don't think I've ever used a charge attack, and I imagine it's actually quite nice if done correctly, because there is a good few perks which actually accommodate it, but I don't think I've ever done one. I might have done one in a tutorial and I just completely forgot about it, because in a way, one of the things with the tutorial in this game is it throws so much information throws so much information at you in one go. Then it says, right, now go, and then you end up gravitating to a certain part of the combat which you kind of find comfortable with. Where are we now? The Huntsman. No, we're not going to mess around here too much. Oh, the dog's alive, thank fuck for that. Smokehouse. Is this... Oh, this is where you tan... This is like for tanning hides and stuff. Smokehouse is this, I think. Or was this a shithouse? No, it's just a shithouse, isn't it? Where's the smokehouse? Oh, there it is. I think. Yeah, smoke food. Okay, we can't smoke any of the food, but I'm pretty sure this is the smokehouse. Never mind. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Pebbles. I just want to gauge which way we've got to go now. So we've got this thing here, which we've already been to, Old Later. Once we get to this over the river, we'll go over the river, and then at that point we will go left, continue through the burnt place here, and then when we get to this crossroad, which is the abandoned forge, we will turn left and continue down the main road until we get to Sukdal. Okay.
Go!
But yeah, today has been really productive actually. I woke up quite early, went to get my hair cut, a little bit shorter than I wanted it, but it is what it is. and then yeah, I ended up doing quite a lot of stuff. I've been talking to some plumbers. In my place, I've got like I like living in an apartment, which is like there's 4 buildings to it, or four apartments to it, and my building's the only one that doesn't have an outside tap, which sounds like a real like minor thing, but what's going on here? Now might be the opportunity to learn.
I beg your pardon?
This is a robbery!
But I...
Fuck!
Someone! Help!
Okay, that's a charged attack.
Know what you're made of!
Yep, go.
You wanna try me?
Oh, leave the dog alone. There we go. Oh! Good dog. Raven's Beak, right, we're going to take you. What's he got? Military sword, so that's clearly stolen. Anything here that's worth taking? Not really. We'll take this. The Holy Trinity dice, so that's the 3rd one we've got of that. What have you got? So you got your this here, which we could actually take. This we're definitely going to take. None of the stuff here we're going to take here. We'll take these. We'll take these as well. Groschen, and then an even die here. What was the wet? You got a heater shield. Mutt. Hello, buddy.
Holy shit, that was a close one. Thank you, my friend. You showed up at the perfect time.
Glad to help.
I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
That I would. Here, take this. A keepsake.
Okay. What was it, like 20 groschen? 5 groschen. Fucking hell, mate. Spoil me, why not? Lovely. Yeah, so that's a charged attack. Now, I want to know what these things are here. These buffs. If I go to buffs here, there is the Lawbreaker. So you're a wanted criminal. Why am I a wanted criminal? Why am I a wanted criminal? That doesn't sound right. I just saved someone's life. Okay, it's a bit of a weird one, or maybe no. I think that was actually because of something else. It must have been to do with something else. Maybe, I don't know. Right, we go left here after we've gone over the river. Yeah, so as I was saying in the last stream, there's not really that many ambushes you kind of get now in the game. I don't know if that's... I felt like I had a lot more in Trotsky, like in the Trotsky region, than I do in the Kuttenberg region. Which I don't know why. Right, so yeah, we've got this place here. Once we get through this place, we're going to turn left. Yeah, there's nothing really here for us, is there? Horsemanship level 25.
Go!
Hello?
Whoa, whoa.
Dogs. It seems harsh. There we go. Is this the poisoned arrows by any chance? No. Alright, let's just try and get a little bit of marksmanship here. There, lovely. Is that another dog? No, it's just a shadow. Where did it actually get it? Did it just get it on the back leg? Bro, you can see the dog's dick. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know why I was so happy about that, but... Alright, I'm going to load, just in case. Lovely. Can I go in here? No. I can go in here, though, right? Yeah, go up here. It's like a secret chest? Yes. Lovely. Ooh. Yeah, we've got that. What's that? Oh. A pitchfork. Oh. 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 Okay. Yeah, so that was definitely a secret chest. Now, let's have a look at these books that we just picked up. We picked up the... Was it a composition of alchemy that we just got? I mean, I know we got the Woodsman Journal. I feel like we just got... It was either that or the Towards Flexibility of the Body. I feel like it was one of these. I can't remember. I didn't actually properly pay attention. Which is just normal now, isn't it? Is anyone else around here? Like any more wild dogs? I feel like there will be. Can I take birds as well? It's not belladonna. I'm not going to start looking for belladonna again. I've done a lot of alchemy over the last couple of streams, so I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll try and keep it to a minimum with the old alchemy. Although I would absolutely love to get to the to the rank 30, or yeah, rank 30. Yeah. Now I would, because generously, because Sheepy did get me this game, he also bought me the version where you have the season pass as well. So it would seem that there is going to be a new expansion coming relatively soon. I like to think. They did release the trailer, which I've not looked at just in case there was any spoilers in the trailer. I mean, I know the game has been out now for coming on to 2 months now, actually. We've been playing this now for about a month and a half at least, which I'm not sorry for. Not going here. There's a little pop in there. Let's have a little look. No, nothing in here. No. Okay. Is that belladonna? No, it's not belladonna. Oh. Seems like a suspicious little thing, but I suppose it's got nothing of interest. So I think I will be playing the expansion at some point. I should be doing it on stream as well. It just depends on what's kind of going on with the schedule as well, because I have no idea what I'm going to be playing after this. There's a few ideas what to do, like a fair few ideas, and I think I want to go for something that's a little bit more... It's just a wall. Something that's a little bit, well, a lot different to Kingdom Come Deliverance. mainly because I have no idea what that was then. I do like to try and keep things a little bit different. I like to kind of don't want to go for the same thing over and over again. Now, given the fact we played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and then done Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, which was actually a bit shit, actually. I didn't enjoy it as much as I would have hoped to. Sir? Why is he fleeing? Who are you? You a bandit? Mercenary, okay, so you got... Is this the area that we wanted to go? Yes. The soccer. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do something a little bit different. Maybe something a little bit more...
Whoa!
Something a little bit more like sci-fi or something like that. I don't know. Right, let's crouch, get this, and... Oh! Oh! That's annoying. That's very annoying. Right, okay. Don't send. I'm going to lag out now. I'm going to lag out because it's got to upload my game. So just give it a minute. I hate it when this happens. I fully hate it when this happens. Oh, Christ almighty. Just in time for an ad as well. Just in time for an ad. Why couldn't this happen when an ad was on? I'm just going to try and boot the game up and it should be okay. So this is another reason why I would look... Well, things like this, it's like... This is one of the reasons why I kind of... There we are. Now it's up to date. So the game should be coming back now. It should start catching back up. Yeah, so this sort of thing where it's... If I crash, like, it completely drops the frames or whatever. I might actually do something on my... What I remember... Hold on. Cloud. Is there a way I can do it? Accounts, notifications, library, downloads. I don't think there actually is. Oh, wait a minute. Right, I'm not going to mess with that now. I won't mess with it now. Yeah, because my internet is absolute dog water, and this was one of the things that I kind of... Maybe... This was one of the reasons why I was like, really like, I don't know if I should stream or not. Like get back into it at full time because my internet was just shit. When something like that happens, it completely ruins the internet because it's just got to upload and it just takes the whole upload to stream, and that's why it kind of like had like a huge frame drops there because all of the resources of the upload is going to the uploading your saved game in Steam. Now I have no idea where we are. We are all the way at Malashov, which is really fucking gross. Okay. Never mind. What I'm going to do there was a book or two in where was it now? In this area. That I wanted to pick up. Other than that, we didn't really have much going on. Camp a few logs and a small fire pit. Add some wayfarers, a little cart at 90 degrees. Sees you. Continue on our way. Lovely. There we go. Stamping ground. Lovely. And now we are going to go to the... We're going to go back to where we was before. The Rabstein Mill Ruin. Oh, I know where that was. Yeah, I know where that was. That was where we went, where we found that alchemist, and that's where we done a lot of that alchemy a few streams ago. And it's just like a little castle. I don't know if things will be up and running again now. I don't know if it's like Skyrim where you leave it for a certain amount of time and people move back in, or not. Right, so
quick.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know if new people move in just to kind of keep the game, because otherwise you could just go around and clear every single place and then never have to visit there again. Which makes sense to some degree. This is where your boy was being robbed. It's a nobleman.
Go.
So we turn left here at the after the river. I'll try and remember what house it was as well. I'm pretty sure I know the area-ish it was. It was more on the like the west side of the village. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a little more on the west side of the village. Oh, hello. What can I do for you, sir? Oh.
You're no match for us, fucker.
Oh.
I'm just getting started. Show your stuff.
Okay, so just give me a minute. Just. Okay, so it's actually quite...
Like that,
Okay, hold on.
You want to try
Let's get some bearings. What? Excuse me. Game? Right. Fuck off, dog. Fuck you.
Show your stuff.
I killed your dog. How'd you feel?
My head.
There we go. Fuck you. Okay, beat me in the clinch. Okay, good block there.
Like that, eh?
Okay, nice one. Well done. Fuck you. Okay. Nothing really interesting on your boys then, is there? Take those. What about on your boy here? No, nothing really that interesting, is there? Wheat cockerel. I don't even know if the cockerel would be worth taking. Nourishment. We could probably get a little bit more food down us, couldn't we? Treaty of Naught. Speech 21. Oh yeah, we didn't actually read that, did we? Actually, so we got the flexibility towards the body, the composition of alchemy. So it wasn't any of those ones that we had. What's that weapon? Dueling longsword. Oh, we'll take it. Might as well. What did he have as well? Because he was a... No, it was that guy who was a nightmare. It's not this house here. It was a house over there. in fact, actually, I think it was this house here. Yeah, I'm sure it was one of these. Obviously, it was one with a roof because it was in the loft. Oh, fucking poor. That's the point, actually. I was going to say this a couple of streams ago, and I totally forgot, but there is no children in this game, is there? Like, you see no children at all. Now, I'm not that I'm complaining because, like, children are the worst, but I just thought, like, out of all the places, I'm sure there should be, like, just a child somewhere. Where was the house? I heard something. What was that? Right, it's not that there, of course. There's nothing here. Now, what I would actually love to go back to the Trotsky area and see if there was a way that I could go to some of the vendors and see if there was like any more treasure maps and stuff, because we have really been to we haven't been everywhere. Of course, we haven't been everywhere. But why can I hear someone? I hear like faint shouting in the distance. Obviously it's not that there. Right, up you go. Fuck. Oh, so close. Where'd he go? Okay. There we go. Finally. Right, there's a marksman bolt there. We'll loot this. Now I'm never gonna find any of them in this tall grass here. There's no doubt. So there's not really any point. I think it was in this house here. Yeah, it must be in this house. Yeah. Right, up here. Hard lockpick. Lovely. So it was the Alchemy 3 and Woodsman Journal 3. Who's... Oh, you're not mine. You're not mine. You're not Mutts, little fuck. Weak painkiller, strong application. We didn't take these last time, did we? Armaticia, we'll take that all day, every day. That actually helps us with our strength. So if we're in a spot of bother with our carry capacity, that will actually help us out. Alright, let's load up. Any more wild dogs? is that one? Is that one right there? Or is that basket that we saw? No, that's just the basket. Lovely mutt. I think that's it, really. So, yeah, we'll just make a move on. We do need to repair our gear again, don't we? Because what do we have at the moment? Like, our armor. Yeah, it's taken a bit of a battering since we last got the repairs.
Quick.
We still got this loaded? Yes, we do. Got your boys there who actually we helped out. With the guy with his tuff.
Go.
It's such a beautiful game.
Quick.
Right. Yeah, I wonder why they haven't put kids in the game. I don't know if it's because of the I don't know if it's to kind of negate the whole well, what's he doing? What's he doing?
I'll kill you.
We're under attack.
My God, it's a slaughterhouse.
Got him again. I think he might. Horsemanship 25. Did he die? Or was it you?
Quick.
Fucking missed. Can you believe it? Yes, you can believe it. Sir? We need a chat.
I'll shoot you in ex.
What were you doing? Oh, so that was stolen, so he was definitely the crook there. We got him there, the long-ranged, enhanced long-range arrow. Dice of Misfortune. Nothing grade 3 there, so we're just going to ignore. Oh, actually, there was the broad axe, but no, it's not really exciting, is it? Alright, let's get some more arrows in on us because we are the enhanced wounding bolt. We've got these, which we're not going to use. The sharpshooter bolt, the marksman bolt. We've only got 3 of those. The piercing bolt has only got 1. Hunting bolt, we'll get a hunting bolt on. And it does 100 damage compared to the marksmanship, which is 110. But it should be fine. I mean, oh, think we could get this? I think we can. Right, let's just get our stamina back. I don't know if crouching actually works either. Nope. Aim a little bit higher. It does have a lot of drop to it. Oh, that was close. Oh, hello. Okay, that's not close at all. Okay, I think that's the right, like, that was okay. I'm just gonna say that you can't actually hit something from that range because it just despawns as it gets there. Oh yes, I'm using that excuse. Right, okay then, let me just run. Now, I'm going to save the game, because this is where I was last time, and I was trying to get this down, wasn't I? Now, what would have been really funny... What would have been really funny then is if I accidentally took out a horse. Right, let's put that away. Let's have a little look at these horses, shall we? I think they're not going to be as good as Pebbles. This has got a value of literally nothing. It's a nice horse. What's this one? Yeah, these are actually just shitty horses. Oh, there's a skill point around here as well. That's open up. Why is that open? Is this... Medium lockpick. Open it up quickly. Nothing there. Oh, nothing in this.
What?
Do 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 do. Right, what's going on here? So we've got a smokehouse. Shithouse. Someone's looking around for someone. What were we doing here? We're actually going to go and have a little look at the cobbler. So just go west here. Over we go. Hello, love. The cobbler's here. Over we go.
At your service, sir. Is there something you need?
Can we... Am I not allowed... Can I not do anything here? Did none of you want to chat?
Is there something you need?
Yes, I need to talk. Am I not in trouble here, am I?
Is there something you need?
Hello?
Hey?
Okay, housewife. Okay.
Is there something you...
Okay, dude, you're really doing my fucking Sweden here, mate. Okay, fair enough. Okay, apparently the cobbler doesn't work on Fridays. Hey, buddy. These are just carpenters. There's a guard who looks... I was gonna say he looks familiar, but turns out no. Okay, let's go up here.
Why is it barking so much? Huh.
Heal.
Okay, I'm coming.
That's it. Go now.
I can't if you're in the way. Jesus Christ.
You can't be here. Hey,
dude.
you're not allowed here. Go away.
I'm going. Jesus Christ, lad.
Go away now.
Fuck me. Okay, there we go. You know what? There's nothing for us in this town. I just want... Okay, we're just going to have a little look. Father Anthony. There's a church here. We can't go into the church. Now, I don't know what the pay the indulgence... I don't know if you get like a buff, like a charity buff or something like that. Father Anthony, are you going to teach me how to cut hair? I'd like to improve my reputation. Or can you teach me
I'd
something?
like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
Or as a priest, show me how to unarm people. Hmm.
I'd like to practice my shooting.
Fine, but it'll take some time.
Okay, we've done that. Now, $1.2 groschen. Fuck. Okay. We're gonna wash ourselves. Now, it was a price for marksmanship, but let's be fair. We don't. What's up, Pooch? I don't know. Stealth 23 as well. I don't know if this guy's going to have like a chest. That's a drying thing. That's a door to outside. Open up. Is the groschen going to be here? No. There's a book here. Master Studies 3. I'll take you. Can't read anything there. I don't think there's another chest in this area. No, there isn't. So, hey ho. Hey ho. Never mind. We'll I mean, unless look, I can't see. What the? Oh, come on, it's close. We're not actually able to get this. I feel like we can. Oh, that's sailed over. I've got a feeling.
What's the matter?
Ursula's
Did you
mother.
drop something?
No, can we chat though? Right, never mind, eh? We got marksman level 17. It don't really matter, does it? Like, it's an extra 500 groschen, which we could easily make up. I don't care about that. They don't really give anything good anyway. So here we're going to go to Sukdol. Let's go through the town here. Should we? Yeah, let's go through the town. Might as well unlock all the stuff that's in there anyway. And I want to say this is the... Oh, okay. Better. It's beehives there. Is it this way?
Go.
Yeah, there's Sukdol there. And there's Sukdol Fortress.
quick!
Yeah, good pebbles. Yeah, I don't think I've come to think of it as well. I don't think I'm going to need any more Henry Fox potions for the rest of the game now. I think I will be doing the DLC as well, which I always say. I was meant to do the Dredge DLC on stream. I was meant to do the. There was another game actually that I said I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, the Outer Wilds. Yeah, I was going to do the Outer Wilds DLC. But if I'm going to do those, I might as well just do them in my free time, to be honest. I don't think I'll do those on... I did say I was going to go through town, I just didn't. I'll end up just doing that in my free time anyway, if and when I can.
Go!
What's that?
Whoa!
Oh, it's a maypole. Oh, can we Oh, they're playing dice. They're not. Who's not playing? Who's playing dice? You want to play dice? Peasant.
Lord be with you.
Let's take his lunch money. Let's play some dice.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to play?
Without a badge. Beggars.
Let's play beggars.
Right.
Let's play.
No. Due to the nature of the fact that we are going to be playing with no badge, I'm going to go for 5 of those and 1 of those.
Come on,
Don't blame me, love. Sorry.
Show us what you can do.
This could really.
First time.
Right. So we've got 2-2. 3, 4, 5, 5. Right, we're going to take a 5 and roll again. We've done the bunch of the misfortune ones because, as you can see, they don't really land on ones. It's not a meme. It's not a meme. It's more the fact.
Too, you know.
Right here, we've got 5 5s there. That's 1,000 points.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose
They
everything.
actually, if you have all of them, they actually work really, really well together. So here, we can have 2, 2, and 2, which is 200 points. With this, the Devil's Head, it basically gives you another 1 of whatever you have. It's actually really good. So if I have this, it should go to 400 points, which it has, and that's 1,500 points. So using all of the misfortune ones actually do work. Right, let's...
My God, what a fuck up again!
He genuinely had no... He had no roll. He literally... We just went, roll, 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 bang, give me your fucking money. Give me your lunch money. Now you're going to be eating dirt for the rest of the week. Can we wash ourselves? No, we can't. Is there anything here? We got the... Moo. Can't go up there. Can we go through a window? No. Oh, hold on. Nope. Right, so we're gonna go to the smithy here, and we might see. My respects to you too, sir. If we say
repair a few?
If we say repair, and we repair back the items that we had, so we don't do the swords because we can do those ourselves. This, and this. It's going to cost us 677 groschen. So we will haggle him down.
What about the price?
Very well.
And let's try and take him to at least 400. Oh, I was going to say at least 400. 510.
How's this? You must be from a poor region.
Alright, so we'll go to 550 now. No, we'll go 540.
Aye.
There we go.
Convinced me with that price.
Okay, cool. So we've got an extra 540. Craftsman's gone up to 22, which is lovely. We will now take something off the horse, which we can use to sell. The Raven's Beak, we can't do that because it's been stolen. We can do the Noble Gauntlets. And we can do these. So we're actually going to do that. Just those. And we're going to say trade.
Show me your wares.
Okay then, so if we say sell, we can go to the Dueling Longsword, which is 431, which is already getting our near on getting our money back from what we got from the repairs. Then we've got the Hungarian spurs or the half plate legs. The Hungarian spurs can go in as well. And these down the bottom, these are still stolen, so we're not going to really worry about those. Alright, let's haggle him down. We'll just take all of his money.
Something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
And
Aye,
there we go. We'll take all his money now. Lovely. So it's kind of like, again, like a bit of a free repair, so to speak. Now, with our stuff, it's 94, 96, 99. We're not using Radzik Cobbler's sword. And I'm a little bit anxious after what Keepy's told me. One of the mods, he's told me that if you go through, if you go and craft Radzik Cobbler's sword to like the better value. Why is this all mucky? It looks like it's like a Damascus. Look. Okay, so that might be at like 99 to 100. It's 100. Okay.
You silly doggy.
And then this.
No need to sharpen this.
We will anyway, because we're just going to get rid of all the blood. Razor sharp, lovely. Okay, so it's 99 and 100, lovely. Come on then, Pebbles, let's go. Let's go back up to Sukdol Fortress and we can continue with the main story here. There we go. I'm actually surprised I've actually got all the Lucifer dice as well. It's a there we go.
Easy.
Right, just don't join the others.
Nice and slow.
I thought we might get like duplicates, like Tooth, Lou or C or Fur or whatever. But turns out no. So maybe there's only like one of them. I doubt it. Maybe we've just been extremely lucky. Right, here we go. Discovered your bed. Our bed should be. Hello, Janosch. Captain's wife Goethe.
Greetings.
Oh,
What
fucking
would
hell,
you like?
you're not a looker, are you, love? What's new around here?
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
Okay.
God be with you.
Aren't you as a fat lot of help? Well, we've got a soldier, you got your wife.
Excuse me.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Okay, love. So it's not in there. It's on this level. Get out of the way.
At your service, sir.
Okay, it was actually downstairs. Open up. I don't know what's in here. You got Peter Pisek. The scribe, we can't talk to him. Copper plate, nothing interesting there. Well, we'll go downstairs and talk to Jan of.
I'm sorry.
Jan Zishka. There we are. Here I am. What's next?
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Okay. Anything else going on? I don't know what to think of Malashov.
Not sure what to think of Malashov. I reckon it was a success. I can't bring myself to feel happy about it.
What's done is done. The devil got his ass kicked. The peasants still have a roof over their heads. And if it weren't for you, half our men who are now rotting beneath the walls would still be breathing.
After what I went through in Skalitz, I couldn't just burn down people's homes.
Tell that to the dead. If only you'd let the devil do his job, there'd be a lot less of them. Look, I know you probably imagined yourself heroically saving the king and protecting innocents.
No, that wasn't it.
And believe me, that's exactly what we're doing. It's just not
No.
as simple and honorable as we'd like it to be.
When does the
Is
council
von
start?
Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
Not yet. We need to fix ourselves up after the battle. We'll hear what Otto has to say tomorrow.
Okay. Then what will you do
What
now?
will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubienko anyway? What should I know about the devil? Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I should be?
I don't know. A lone woman in a big city needs to be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein, that can be really dangerous.
No one forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing and she can take care of herself.
Okay.
Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
Aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it sorely.
Okay.
Who is this Kubienka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle.
I feel like this
hiding
is
in the
information
woods
we should
together.
have learnt ages
He was
ago.
always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
Okay. Then what about the devil?
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
Okay. I thought he was a nobleman.
nobleman? But he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
What's the appeal for you?
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Okay. So, with our journal, it's saying I should go to Zhishka. I suppose we're going to have to just wait until tomorrow then. I mean, there's a alchemy table up here. No, there's not. And the reason I right to... Okay, done that. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Sharpshooter bolt, we'll take those. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, none of it's really like fantastic stuff. Closed doors, you're letting the draft out. Or letting the draft in. I don't think any of this is really worth it. Yeah. I think really worth it there. Hunting arrows. Now where's Godwin gone? Has he gone all the way to the top? Is he having a nap? No, there he is. He's getting his gut. He's getting his gear on. Right. Okay. Okay, sorry, just a few messages coming on. I'll turn that off just because it's gonna wind me up. So now we are here. There's a new quest there, which I imagined the main quest, which is what we got to do now. So if let's get to talk to Jeanne. Or talk. Oh no, talk to Catherine. Do you know what happens next?
Any idea what will happen next?
Another madcap scheme, most likely. What else? That's all we ever seem to do, in case you hadn't noticed.
Sometimes I ask myself what me and Capon have got ourselves into.
I tell you what you've got yourselves into, but I don't want to start cursing.
What do you think about Malashov?
We were damn lucky.
More like the people in the village were damned lucky. I'm glad you talked the devil out of burning it down.
Well, it took a bit more than talk.
It takes guts to stand up to Hinnick. But to beat him? My lord.
Do you think he'll want revenge?
You humiliated him in front of his own men. It can't be ruled out. You'd better keep an eye on him. Or go and have it out with him, straight up.
Poppy.
Okay.
Quark. Plum jam.
Samuel. What do you think of
What do
Lazy?
you think of Rosa Ruthard? Never met a girl like her before.
What do I know? She's a shikse, so not for me. She's quite comely, but a bit too smart for her own good. A man has to be wary of those, or else he will end up like Adam did with Lilith. Think of the poor fellow who will have her for a wife one day.
Okay.
Like that, eh?
Now, if we can find...
Servus. Friend.
If we can find... Yeah, if we can find... what's his name? Dry Devil. He's going to be around somewhere, surely. I'll take this. I mean, it's only... not really interesting here, is it? Is there any chests? No, nothing fantastic for us. Right, so where is Dry Devil? Is he going to be in there or is he up in here? There's Capon with Godwin, so it could be some indication that they're around here. That's what we just opened. Open up this. Open this up quickly. Dice of Misfortune again, we'll take that. I guess we just gotta wait it out for the day or so. Soldier. Open up. We'll take this. We'll take this and that's it. I mean, I know I'm just going around just robbing people's shit, but surely Rye Devil's got to be around and we can have a little conversation with him. Just say, like, you know, we did what we needed to do. Nothing there for us. Any chest over here? Is this a chest? No. Okay. No idea. Maybe we just sleep this off. Maybe just sleep it all off and then hopefully we can return in the morning and talk to Otto von Berghoff. I don't even actually know where he is, so I didn't even check around here as well to see if there was anyone watching me do this, but it is what it is. Nope, nothing in there. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Right, okay, so let's just go to our... Woo! Okay.
Excuse me.
We don't want to talk to Brabant. I ain't really got the time to talk to him.
Good day.
Godwin.
You've lived through more battles than I have. What do you think about Malashov?
I wouldn't lie. There were moments when I was ready to meet my maker. But in the end, I was amazed how it turned out.
The devil wanted to make things simpler for us.
And so I heard. And I also heard what you did.
It was nothing, really.
If you say so. But I'm glad to see you still got that boy from Skalitz in you.
Oh, cheers, mate. So, a lot of people actually agreeing. The only people that don't seem to agree are... I mean, if we go to our journal... on the map, where does it say to go? I mean, it says there's a quest here for Catherine. Is it Catherine? Yeah, apparently she's got a quest for us, but apparently not. So, do we just... No. I'm a bit confused. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and sleep out the day. I mean, the time is... Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, what's our nourishment? 50. Very close. Very, very close. Right, so let's get the dried beef on. 70. 90. Right, do we still have the buff? No, we don't have balanced diet, which is very annoying. Oh, we just missed out. No. Nothing for us there. We do have a bed in here, don't we? Yes, we do. Right, we're just going to sleep it off. We're just going to sleep out for the rest of the period. Cheers, dude. Get out of the way. Thank you. I mean, Dry Devil could... Oh, there's Godwin. It's not here. Apparently our bed is a little bit further up. Here's the guard, soldier. Our bed is apparently downstairs. Apparently. Oh, Rosa.
You said you could teach me something. What did you have in mind?
If you ask nicely, I'll share some of my hard-earned wisdom with you.
Very well then, Lady Know-It-All. Let's say then I come on bended knee. What scholarship can you pass on to me?
That That depends on what you're interested in. There's a whole world hidden inside of books I could talk to you about for days on end. Or if you prefer actions instead of words, I can show you a few shooting tricks. But I warn you in advance that it will not come free. After all, there's nothing more valuable than scholarship. So, what would you like?
Okay. Marksmanship?
I'd like you to show me some archery tricks. You shoot like a... well, a wild woman.
I prefer the term Amazon.
Will you teach me?
Listen closely, so I don't have to repeat myself.
Okay. So this is going to take... I think this might take us close to the 18. 18, lovely. That's exactly what we were looking for. Okay, so... Journal player, skills, nope, combat, marksmanship. Oh, steady aim, wasn't it? That we got before. We done a... oh yeah, we did do a few. Yeah, we did a few, didn't we? So we go eagle eye now. Warfare, we did unbreakable. And we've also got another one. It was... what did we do? What did we do? Against all odds. What else? Because we could... like, at this point, it doesn't really matter too much. We got whirlwind in here. Heavy weapons, we didn't get anything in there. Or the armsman... unarmed, sorry. Skills, we got craftsmanship, we got in the helping hand, the locksmith, no, that wasn't it either. You know what, we'll go boa, might as well. Drinking, we didn't have anything there. Main stat, we got a level up in this, went to burger. Strength, we went to... we didn't actually put anything in here because we didn't know, did we? Charged attack does 5% more damage. Let's go to Thrasher. At this point, it doesn't really matter too much. We don't really use blunt weapons anyway. Vitality, we can have well dressed, so your clothes and body will get dirty 20% slower. In addition, by washing out a tub, you can get rid of all the dirt on your body, but you still have to go to a bathhouse or pond for your clothes. Next, godliness, washing at a tub or pier, or taking a bath in a bathhouse will cure you 10 points of your health. If you go to bed clean, you will heal 25% faster. There's creative soul. Your energy will slowly replenish while doing alchemy, sharpening, blacksmithing, or playing dice. I think I'll go for well-dressed here. Now, the speech thing, there's only a few things here that we actually want to get, so... right. No, where's...
Remember how we were talking about those sausages?
You think twice? Nobody resists the Janos's sausage.
For the memes.
I'd like to try some.
I get to work. You'll come back in some days when it is ready.
Okay.
So, have you got the sausages ready yet?
No worry, eh? Sausages not grow on trees.
Okay, so
come
this...
back when they're ready.
Okay, so that's just a way of generating food.
Excuse me.
Armor's kit, steel. Where is our fucking bed? Because I have no idea. It's not one of these. I'm stuck. There we are. Sleep, sleep. No. Yeah, it's not one of the. It's not one of those beds. Otto von Berghoff. Ooh. Can't chat to him. No, it's not in here. If I remember correctly. Well, first we okay, so it is this one. Okay. Sleep and save. We're just gonna go through the. In fact, actually, no, we're not. We're gonna sit, and we're gonna do a bit of reading while we can. Okay, so let's go to books. Life in the tavern. That's drinking. We need to have a minimum level of 10, so that's nothing that we're going to be looking at the moment. Master studies we've already done. Composition of alchemy 2, 3, and 4. Spear training level 2. Book on agility. Book on survival. I think I actually want to do the alchemy study. Okay, that's so fucking quick. So quick. Like a level 3 book in 2 hours is just filthy. Alchemy level 23. And we could arguably get this in. And this should take us 3 hours to do a level 4 book. That is stupidly good. Okay, so alchemy is level 24 and a perk point, and the scholarship is level 23. So let's go to our thing here. So alchemy, we've got another point. We can either have enthusiast. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and your nourishment will not decrease. You can sell potions you brew for 30% more, and for each potion alcohol effect that is on you, you gain 1. Vitality increases up to 2. I think we want to get the purple haze too, so we're going to get that in. And then, is there a scholarship? No, there isn't, but we're going to sleep and save. Might as well. And we're going to go to like 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh.
Nice work! Nice work indeed. You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. Lord! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Bruh. Okay. What have you missed? You haven't missed too much, so to speak. What time is it? Have we woke up in the middle of the night because of this nightmare? We have. So what have you missed? So basically we moved, we were in the camp of Sigismund's, it was in Sigismund's camp. And then we had to law. Well, not law, but we were part of the the group that were moving that big cannon that we were looking at from Sigismund's camp to Sedlets. Then there was the big ambush. We killed everyone, but we let what was his name again? Dietrich Katz. We let him go free. He said, "Are you gonna, why are you letting me go free? Like, basically, when I see you next, like, I will get my revenge." And it's just like, yeah, you go and do your thing. Then we got to Malashov, where von Berghoff was. We raided it. I was supposed to do some stealth. I'm not sure if I ballsed it up. I can't tell. Anyway, we ended up capturing von Berghoff, and with von Berghoff there was Rosa Ruthard, who we know Rosa. We basically said that we can come, like, make a deal. Now we are at the fortress of Sukdol, which is at the very, very top left of the map, which is where we started off in when we got to the Kuttenberg region. Von Berghoff is there with us, and we are just seeing what to do next. But we've just woke up from a bad dream because we have just got to wait to see what happens next. That's basically what's happened so far. Right, sleep and save again. Right, sleep till 7 o'clock in the morning. Wakey wakey. But how are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Right, let's put this away. Now, in that cutscene that you just saw as well, this is Rosa, and she is delish. No, she in that cutscene, it might have seemed a little bit grainy from my game, which I'll just try and do a little bit here. Actually, I could briefly show you. Filters, color correction, gamma. We could take it to there, which actually might be not spot on.
My respects.
But it's close enough. It was a wee bit grainy because we turned the gamma on on the game because there were parts where you can't see shit because it was just too dark. Don't want to talk to you. Catherine? Is Catherine about? Touch, 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 touch. Who's this? Bathhouse proprietor. So we're basically waiting for.
Why is it so cold in here?
We can talk to Blabon.
How'd you feel?
What did you say?
How do you feel?
How do you feel?
C'est terrible, mon ami. When the cannon flew apart, I thought we were done for. I am alive, but I feel like all my bones have been ground to dust.
Kubyanka doesn't look too worse for wear.
Because I took the force of the blast for the both of us. I pushed him aside at the last moment.
Aha. How did you know that the cannon was about to burst?
Intuition, mon ami.
Who are you? Kubyanka? Well, why are you... Oh, so they've gone deaf. They're basically deaf from the cannon. So I guess we're just gonna wait. We've got to get some food in us, which is we're on 65 now. Let's go get some food, which I think some food will be in around here.
My humble respects.
The scribe and the soldier. Is it? Yeah, it should be in here. Eat. think this is the good stuff, isn't it? Yes, we're at 90 now, so we're absolutely fine here. Where is Jan? Where's Jan gone? I guess we can just wait for, like, there. Let's just wait it out, because the quest was to come here and just, like, ride here. Ride to Sukdal and join the others. So, yes, so now we've got here. We can say we can't open the door. Alright, let's talk to Jan. When does the council start?
Bergov's interrogation starting soon?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Okay, the interrogation of captive von Berghoff has been prepared.
Welcome to Sukdal, Lord von Berghoff. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks. He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
That's right. He treated us like cattle. He was completely ruthless, as Zizka could tell you.
Calm down now. We should hold back until Jobst arrives.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked to meet at Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat and a smug face.
He's got a point.
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
This is unbelievable. He's lost everything, but he still thinks he can push us around.
Well, he's right, though. He is one of Sigismund's closest men.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
What's wrong, sir? You're not afraid, are you?
Afraid that Jobst, that court schemer, might defeat a warlord like Sigismund in the field? Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotznov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
Seriously?
Are you not glad? I thought that was what you were after the whole time.
Not
I
now.
don't think Henry shares your sense of politics, sir.
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I have only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling, so the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Rutards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Rutard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
My Christ. It's worth a try.
That sounds almost too good to be true. And too easy. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Christian of Pisek?
Christian of Pisek is the steward at the Italian court. He could help us.
Perhaps. But my brother's never been easy to deal with. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
I don't want to talk to
It's
Vavak.
just that you can't trust him.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly.
Who?
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
No.
Why not?
Fuck. We can't. Godwin, say something. You're a priest, after all.
right. Jesus, get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort.
So we got another heist.
I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Is there no other way to solve it? Without violence?
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him as his retinue.
How was the dog? The dog is good. She's not in here at the moment. She's currently with my pops. When my dad is here and streaming or whatever, it's not easier. Well, it is easier, but it's I'll prefer her to be in here. But it's sometimes like she can be snoring very loud, or she can be jumping up me because she just wants fuss, which is fine dependent on the game, of course. Like if I'm playing something like this where I've got to be like trying to think what's going on, and then I've got Bella jumping up at me because she wants food and cuddles and kisses and all that sort of stuff, it's not the best. I mean, it's good for you, but it's obviously good for me, but it's one of those things. But it is cute. You are correct. What would we do with the legate's retinue?
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
What do we do once we're inside?
Right. Let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
What if he doesn't cooperate?
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
She's coming with me. Nobody knows Ruthard Palace as well as Lady Rosa.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Ruthard Palace. You want Ruthard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no
she
dawdling.
can look after
She'll be on
herself,
the road
can't she?
tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
Well, that's that then. Let's get to work.
Lovely. So, escort Rosa to Retard Palace. Now, I feel like this is going to be like a whole thing here. Which, looking at the time, I do have to consider wrapping up very soon. Which is a bit of a shame. It looks like it's going to be a whole thing. Now, given the fact that tomorrow I'm in Cardiff, I'm going to be getting up about 7 o'clock in the morning, heading off around about 8, so I can get there for about 11. Jesus Christ. So I need to have a little bit of an earlier night tonight anyway. I need to eat. I need to do some other stuff. I need to do something else as well, which sounds really sus, but I've got I've been trying to get back into the Formula One, like the Formula One game. So I've got like my rig that I kind of set up when I'm doing it, and I try and do it as authentic as possible, where I will do like the practice sessions and stuff. I've still got to do one of them, and then I will do like the qualifying on Sunday, along with the race on Sunday as well. So I've got Saturday and Sunday off, and then I'm back in work on Monday, but only from 9 till 4 because it's like a weird time because I'm doing a course. So this seems like this is going to be a thing that I'm going to have to try and do either tomorrow night when I get home, or because I've only got like another 30 minutes or so if I was going to continue, because I'll have to literally come off at like 8 o'clock. So I think I might just have to leave it there, which is a very, very abrupt way of ending the game. But I can't think of... Well, I think it's probably best if I do that, because I don't want to cut something in the middle of something that's interesting that's going on. So, if I don't stream tomorrow though, all of this will be done on Sunday. I may, because I've got my Formula 1 race on Sunday, which would be really nice to do. I've genuinely missed doing it. Like when I've been playing it over the last couple of days, it has been genuinely fun. I've completely missed doing it. So there's that. Obviously, we've got the stream on Sunday. There will be a stream on Monday as well, and I'll be putting the schedule out. And Sunday we've got community night, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on over the next couple of days that I've got to try and fit in. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. Sunday, if anyone does want to come along to the community night as well, please do come along. We're going to be playing Repo. I'm not too sure about the numbers of what's going on at the moment. I'm pretty sure the game's going to be full. Whether or not we're going to have like a multiple of games, whatever, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully it should be a good one. For those want to come along, you're more than welcome to, even if it's just to watch, because it's not streamed. It's just a chill. It's just a chill night for everyone. So yeah, but yeah, I'm going to love and leave you all. I'm going to go and get some food, and I will continue this either tomorrow late evening, or it'll be Sunday. It'll probably be Sunday midday-ish, maybe, or like later on in the afternoon, like probably at 2 o'clock. You will have to add all of us to invite us into the game, I think. Okay, I'll have to do that. I'll kind of get because I know Hooded, you're coming along, aren't you? And is your buddy? I won't say his name, but your buddy coming along. I know it's obviously I know his name, but he's coming along as well. So that's obviously a couple of us. So yeah, more than welcome to come along. It'd be great to have him along. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a lovely rest of the evening. Anyway, I will see you all either tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to say more likely tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it will definitely be Sunday, where we're going to be continuing this. I will, however, just quickly have a quick little I'm just gonna have just quickly. Yeah. So this mission, I'm just looking now on the mission lists. It doesn't really give the it gives the names of them or whatever, but this is mission 12 in the Kuttenberg region, and there's 20. So we are coming up, and we've just done like 2 of them in this stream, and we've not really ventured into much, have we? So we are going to be coming very close towards the end after the next stream or so, which is very, very nice. I've really, really enjoyed this. So yeah, but I hope everyone has a lovely rest of the evening anyway. I'm going to go get some food. I made a chicken curry yesterday, and whenever... how big is the game? This one? I think it's like 60... I want to say 69 gig. I'm pretty sure it's around about that. It's around about that, yeah. So yeah, but anyway, for those who aren't following, and of course want to drop a follow, that is always welcome. Those at YouTube want to drop a sub, that's always welcome as well. But please do join us in the streams where this is where the fun is. That's fine, dude. Don't you worry. Join us on the Discord where we've got the community night on Sunday. There is going to be the schedule that's going to be posted out on Sunday evening or Monday, where we're going to be playing this for probably till the end of next week. That's when we're going to finish it. I'm thinking the end of next week. And then I don't know what's going to be happening after that. If anyone's got any recommendations, do throw them up in the Discord. I do have a few ideas what we want to do, and they're going to be not as intense and not as involved. Probably a little bit more chill, just to get back on track with some, because we've played... I'm trying to go through all my list and all that sort of stuff on my Discord. I've completed like 2-3 games this year. That's it, and like I try to do like one every week or two. I've done like nothing, but then again, these are big games, so it is what it is. So yeah. I'll give people a shout if anyone's got any recommendations. Throw them up in the Discord and stuff, and I will hopefully see you all very, very soon. So have a lovely rest of the evening, and I'll see you all most likely tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, again, it'll be Sunday. So have a lovely rest of the evening. Take it easy, everyone. I've got to remember to save game, which I'll do quickly now. Save game. There we go. Save the game while looking at Capon's buddy. Okay, game saved. Right. Have a lovely evening, everyone. I'll see you all very soon. Sorry it's been a quite abrupt end to the stream, but it is what it is. Have a lovely evening. Take it easy, everyone. Take care, and bye-bye.